Okay, so we finally got the chimney installed. It's up there. And it goes way up into the floor of the bathroom upstairs. And then it's just a big silver pipe in the bathroom right now. DJ's done the board up to there. And you can see there's a track. That is where the ceiling will come over the stove area. So you'll still see the black pipe, but you won't see that metal. And we've actually decided on putting a tin ceiling up here. And it's going to be boxed in a bit in the side there. And that will also be tin coming down, I guess, on that side. And we're going to do a similar boxing on that side just to make it symmetrical. And then I don't know, because this has wood here, I don't know if we're just going to try to put the wood under that part. I'm not sure exactly how that'll work. I have a pot rack actually coming tomorrow with 2 lights in it, which will be handy because it's so dark here. We'll probably hang it up before we get our tin ceiling. We have to order that from the States. So that is the stove. So we got our boiling plate. Here, again, very dark. Can't see a thing here in this kitchen. And our serving plate. And I'm about ready to light this stove. This is a warming plate, keep things warm. This is my slow cook oven, my warming oven, my broiling oven, I guess we'll call it, a roasting oven, and my baking oven. And that is where the controls are. So that is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to start this thing up. So this is what's inside that control panel. And this is how you start it up. I got a flashlight here because it's so dark. But we'll try to do it without me making my shadows on the flashlight. So, does husband want to be here for this adventure?
I'm looking.
You're looking, okay. I'm going to turn the knob to Sparky. And I'm going to hold it down. And I push the starter. Just out of curiosity, you shut the gas off downstairs?
Did I? No.
Okay, good. Do you see a light in there?
Okay.
Okay, so I couldn't get it done, but my husband, the genius he is, has gotten it done. So we'll look in the little flame window. You can see the flame going.
Yeah.
It's in the low flame position.
So I didn't turn it all the way up. It's still in the fairly low here. Yeah.
Yeah. It's supposed to stay low for half an hour.
There's the thing here.
And that's when it sort of...
So see, so it's still fairly low.
Yeah.
It's not up high.
Then we keep turning it anti-clockwise after half an hour to the full flame.
Okay.
Into that green zone. And then we watch the temperature gauge up there.
Oh, okay.
And it has to be around that black line. So this is how it heats up. And we watch it for about a half an hour while the stove warms up. And if any condensation starts to drip down, we have to wipe it right away. Otherwise it might bake onto the paint. And up there by the chimney, he said it could do that there too. So we're just going to watch it for the next half an hour and keep wiping it down as it warms up. It takes 6 hours to get hot.
It's been pretty humid, so I expect the green.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty dry in here too with the furnace going. Though we don't have a humidifier on the furnace.
It's been.
But it's raining outside.
Rain
yeah.
And fog and everything else. So
yeah, that's true.
there's a lot
Outside's
of
more humid.
A lot of humidity in the air. Okay.
So it takes 6 hours to heat up, and then that's it. It doesn't get shut off. And it's ready to cook anytime. It's already hot.
All right. It's burning up.
Lift up slightly. There we go.
Okay.
The stove is lit. How exciting is that? Well, it's morning now. I went to bed around 4 and this was about halfway to temp. And as you can see now, the temperature gauge goes right exactly to the black line. What do we do with our stove? What do you do with the stove?
Stay away from it.
That's right, you stay away from it. It's hot. Yeah. That's right. So the kids have all been briefed not to touch any part of the stove, especially the black top. So I got my little thermometer here. Let's turn that thing on. Okay, that roasting oven door is 60 degrees, we'll say. Baking oven door, 46-ish. Right over where the boiler is, or whatever we're calling this thing that makes all the heat, where the AGA symbol is. 70-ish. Simmering oven. Yeah, about 40. And warming oven. See all the different temperature zones, eh? 28, we'll call that. The warming plate itself. You can touch it. You can't really leave your hand on it. It's about 40 degrees. Which seems funny because your body temperature is 37, but it's warm to the touch, trust me. The black parts around 65. Oh, where are we at now? Where are we aiming at here? Okay. 60 to 70. And the back part of the oven over here. So next, actually, this is a hotter spot. Where beam is reflecting off everything here. Yeah, it's almost 100 degrees. Right there at the chimney. The base of the chimney. And there's actually a hole, so hot air from the oven. Or hot air from the outside. Or warm air from the outside can come in, I guess. Yeah, it's 100 degrees. And then as we got the chimney, on this thicker part, it definitely goes down. And then right when we get to regular flue, 40. And as we go up, 30. Now it's not that hotter than your body, right? Now we're getting cooled down. It's 31 there. And then where the black pipe meets the aluminum pipe, right there. Yeah, it's about 30 degrees. So that in itself, that just feels warm to the touch. You know, I wouldn't touch down there, you get burned. Now, the boiling plate, that's pretty hot to touch. Simmering plate, that's definitely lower, but I wouldn't say don't hold your hand there any of the time. That's 28. Trust me, that feels a bit warmer than 28. 29, like it's more than my body. 27. This one. 29. Yeah, I think that's not quite right. I think it's reflecting because of the chrome. Because even like here, you gotta be careful not to touch the black part on either side of the handle. You can feel the heat come right off that. And there's the other one. So my aluminum covers, I don't think they look that clean. I think they burn themselves clean now, like self-cleaning oven. And it's almost like they turn a bit white looking, like they're white hot. So the lid, I got my same thing. The lid of the inside of that one, yeah, 106 degrees. Lid for the simmering plate, 42-ish. That's quite a bit different. Now, the plate itself. Almost 400. I was told this is going to be about 600, so I'm not sure if their thermometer is exactly completely accurate. I'll just shift around that little spot there. But that's pretty hot. You can feel the heat come off that you put in your hand on it. And then this one is definitely a lower temperature, right? Look at that. Quite a bit lower. Yeah, 265. When you're standing here, you can feel the heat coming off the thing. So I can see why they promote cooking the ovens, because, you know, this would be really warm on a hot day, cooking in the kitchen with, you know, these things both up. Keep that down, keeps the heat trapped in. There, keep my heat trapped in. Okay, I'm about to start my first AGA breakfast. I got my toaster ready. I got my plates warming. My spatula's ready to go. I really wish I had a better looking kitchen to cook in right now. That's part of my countertop. But I do get my eggs ready. I got my bagel guide, and I got butter, and I got bread for the toast. So this is what I'm working with, people, until we can rip out these cupboards and make new. This is the stay through at this moment. We gotta clean all this up anyway, because I think we're gonna be putting everything on pause over Christmas, and so we need to make it a little more functional here. So I was really eager to try this out now, since we just got it to the right temperature, and it was on all night, and it's piping hot. So I'm ready to go. Okay, so I'm gonna open up my simmering plate. Nice and piping hot. And I'm gonna grab my bagel glide, which is curled. This could be interesting. Try to unfurl it here. Put it right on top there, like that. And to grab a little bit of butter. It's my favorite one hand to do eggs. Just realized I need to crack the shell. Look at that. That is a piping hot grill. Look at that. A little butter for flavor. Flavor. Now let's put this over here for my toast. Put it right there for my toast. I'm gonna do my toast. I don't want my butter to burn. I better get these eggs cracked. No, it's really butter here. Okay, I'll do one at a time because I'm not very talented. I don't know where to crack it from. I'm not one of those people that does well with the with the egg cracking one go. Take the shell to the edge here. Yeah, this is more of a two-hand job, I would say. But for demonstration purpose, I'll just do one egg right now. Hopefully I got all the shell over there. Paper towel to get the egg off my hand. That is pretty darn fast. A fried egg with a little bit of butter. I was told to put the butter in for more flavor. You don't actually need butter in baked light, but it works like a non-stick pan, so if you want the extra flavor of fat, which of course, why wouldn't you? That's what you do. And if I had the salt and pepper handy, I'd sprinkle that on right now, but I don't. And I got one hand with the spatula and one hand with the camera. Tripod. Next time with the tripod. Anyway, I'm just too eager to try it. Yeah, there we go. Wow, kids are going to be so excited to make breakfast so fast. They want to eat the nice breakfast for school instead of just grabbing cereal or something. This is going to be super duper fast. I'll leave the yolk intact. My husband likes them intact. Maybe a little runny too. Gotta get all the butter. Scoop all the butter up my egg there. Wow. It may have cooked all the way through, I don't know. It looks like it's actually been there too long for that. So, that's that. You can see it's a bit smoking with the bacon pie. Now, you gotta be careful, but if you grab the edge of it, it's not super hot. You can lift that right up. Ta-da! Of course, I'm gonna leak butter everywhere. I'll quickly bring it over here so I can drip into my my egg here. And fold it over a bit. There, won't make too much of a mess. And my stove stay nice and clean. Alternatively, I could take the paper towel with butter, or, oh no, butter might have been too hot. You might need a grease that's going to have a higher boiling point, because butter and what I would have used olive oil, those would probably smoke right now on that because it's very hot. And this should put a lot more down. Let's try the toast now. I'm going to grab a piece of bread before we get started. That was an egg. And let me get my... Actually, I think I'll do 2 pieces of toast. I could actually do 4. I might as well do all 4 right now. That way they're all done. And these are actually those Villaggio. Is that what they're called? Villaggio. Oh, d'Italiano, this one is. They're actually not really humongous pieces of bread to begin with. So I'm going to just... I need more like hands or something. I'm going to take this over here because I don't want it to drip the butter all over the place. I'll put this back on this range. And this is what we got to do. We got to make our toast, our AGA toast. So we take our toaster, which I got with my AGA, which is really nice. They included that. You got to heat it up. I'm told if you don't heat it up, your toast will stick to it and make a horrible, horrible mess. And it doesn't take very long to heat up. That plate is super, super duper hot. Okay, and I'm going to flip her over and do the other side. Make sure it's all really, really nice and hot.
Mommy, I'm tired.
Are you? Okay. Okay, now I'm going to flip that up. And again, one-handed. A little challenging. I'll try it like that. So I can fit 4 pieces in here. 1, 2, 3. That's my toaster.
What's the toaster?
Yeah, and if you leave it the lid up, your toast gets like a crunchy outside and a warm inside. There's a little bit of smoke here and there from the crumbs burning on the plate. It doesn't take very long. It's about 1.5 minutes.
Mommy, what are the hot things?
What are the hot things? This is the stove. The stove is hot. Remember we had the talk last night? What do we do with the stove?
Don't touch it.
That's right, don't touch it. The stove is hot. It's not all the same temperature everywhere. Some places you can easily touch, and some places
Mommy,
you'll burn your
go
hand.
all the way to the hot.
No, it doesn't. The temperature only ever goes to the black line. Actually, that is hot. Don't even touch that. I'm just going to burn your finger there. If it gets to the red, we're going to burn our dinner because it's going to be too hot.
Mommy,
Okay, let's have a look.
The blue.
Don't touch, don't touch.
Why?
It's hot. Oh yeah, it's already getting browned. You see the lines already? My shadow. I need a better light here. Already getting browned.
Mommy, can I smell it?
Smell it? No. In a second, we're going to eat it. I'm going to throw in more eggs when I get put the camera away, and that didn't take very long at all.
The eggs?
Yeah, I got an egg ready. I got 1 egg ready, and I can do another 3 probably on there easily. With a little more talent, Mommy can do that with one hand. Not at the moment. So I have to have a check. Where are we at? No, still whitish. This is actually perfect. What was that, about 1 minute? Or maybe 2 minutes, 1 minute each side. It's very fast. This is real-time video, so this is going to be my 7-minute breakfast by the looks of things. 6 minute 40, 6 minute 43. Let's have a check. Oh, it's already getting our grid lines. Maybe a little darker, I think. I'll move it up a little higher. It looks like these 2 pieces aren't quite getting enough on the burner there. Okay, so this is going to be 7 minutes right now. Well, I think we can go with that. What do you think? 7-minute breakfast? I could have done 2 eggs that I had 2 hands, or 4 eggs maybe. Everyone get a piece of bread and an egg. And I have my plates warming already, so I'll just put my toast to my plates. Keep that warm while I finish off the eggs. And we'll be having breakfast. Okay, so I was talented enough to get 3 on there quickly and put my video back on. But yeah, 4 pieces of toast, 4 eggs.